Hello everyone, my name is Daphne and welcome to my wonderland. Today I'm taking you on a special adventure, a 6 days road trip tracing the path of Vlad Impaler's life. The figure who inspired one of the world's most famous characters, Dracula. Behind the legend of the vampire lies the true story of a ruthless prince, battles, castles, and legends. Buckle up and let's get started. First of all, who is Dracula? The name instantly brings to mind misty castles and Gothic legends. But who is he really? Dracula is actually inspired by a historical figure, Vlad III of Wallachia, better known as Vlad the Impaler. Vlad lived in the 15th century and was a Romanian prince, famous for his ruthless methods of justice, especially against Ottoman enemies. But that's not all. In 1879, writer Bram Stoker drew inspiration from Vlad and local Romanian folklore to create the famous Count Dracula, the immortal vampire of Transylvania we all know today. So behind the legend of the vampire, there's a real story. Almost. So at the beginning, I wasn't sure how to present the tour to you, whether to follow our protagonist's life steps or retrace my own steps during the trip. In the end, I chose the latter. So this video can also maybe a guide if you're inspired to take the journey yourself. Let's start our tour in the capital, Bucharest. Unfortunately, we didn't have the chance to fully explore the city because of a lack of time, but I still can give you some tips on where to go to retrace Dracula's footsteps. I'm sorry if I make any kind of mistake of pronunciations. Please let me know in the comments, thank you. In the heart of the city, you can visit Curtea Veche, the old princely court. This was one of the Vlad the Impaler's official residences and one of the oldest parts of Bucharest. Imagine young charismatic Vlad walking these grounds and planning how to defend his lands from invaders. Although only ruins remain today, these stones tell stories of a distant time when Bucharest was just beginning. Not far from Curtea Veche, we find St. Anthony's Church, another trace of Vlad's presence in this city. From here, our journey takes us to the next stop, where history and legend intertwine. About 40 kilometers north of Bucharest, we arrive at Snagov Monastery. This monastery is on an island in the middle of a lake, surrounded by an aura of mystery. Legend has it that Vlad the Impaler is buried here, but the truth remains a mystery. Vlad the Impaler likely died around 1476, reportedly in the battle near Bucharest. Legends say his enemies decapitated him, sending his head to the Ottoman Sultan, while his body was secretly buried at Snagov Monastery. When his supposed tomb was opened later, it was found empty, and this mystery enhanced his legend. Next stop is the famous Bran Castle near Brasov. Although there's no historical proof that Vlad lived here, Bran Castle has become famous as Dracula's castle. Its Gothic architecture and location in the Transylvanian mountains make it the perfect setting to imagine Bram Stoker's Count Dracula. From the battlements to the towers, Bran takes us back in time, allowing us to picture Vlad in one of his castles, watching over the valley. Unfortunately, we didn't really enjoy our visit because it was too crowded inside. The castle with its narrow corridors and tight spaces didn't give us the freedom to move at our own pace, leaving us with the feeling of being in a constant line. Going there on October 30th is definitely not a good idea, even though it does give off some great spooky vibes. Fourth stop, Dracula's house in Sighisoara. The house of Dracula in Sighisoara is believed to be the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler, born in 1431. Located in the heart of this medieval Transylvanian town, it's a must-see for history and legend lovers. Personally, I choose not to go into this so-called Dracula's house, as it seemed like a mere tourist trap. But the city is absolutely worth a visit. Finally, we reach the magnificent Corvin Castle in Hunedoara. According to some stories, Vlad was imprisoned in this castle for several years on the orders of Matthias Corvinus. King of Hungary. Although there's no solid evidence, Corvin Castle is so imposing and mysterious that it seems made for hosting a legend. With its Gothic towers and endless corridors, Corvin is one of Romania's most spectacular castles, and definitely my favorite. Corvin also hosts events and festivals dedicated to Dracula, perfect for anyone wanting to immerse themselves in another era. I'll just add a little anecdote. I'll just add a little anecdote. Here is where we set up the November cosplay shoot, and I'm really proud of it. We choose to end our journey in Timișoara, the third largest city in Romania. After around 750 kilometers by car, our journey following the footsteps of Vlad the Impaler comes to an end. Vlad isn't just a character from Gothic tales. He was a leader and a symbol of Romanian history, and today he's part of a cultural heritage that continues to captivate. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more adventures around the world in history and fantasy. Thank you so much for staying with me, and see you in the next one. I love you all.